Okay, so coming out of that idea with some background on place value, we found an activity that we thought would be good to actually apply the concept of place value. So we're going to do an activity that involves everyone to actually come on the opposite sides of your tables. So if everyone could stand up, stay in front of your seat, but just come on this side of the table, and we'll discuss exactly where we're going. Did you mix these up, or did you keep them in order?
They're in order right now.
You want them?
Are they not?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
That's okay.
Who wants to have You're gonna do it. Stop it. Yes.
So you want to have two numbers? Okay, so what we did was we handed out paper plates containing digits from 0 to 9. And the room just has to stay separated because you're on two separate relay teams. Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit of a relay.
So if you look, each plate has a number on the front, so you can check to see which number you are. And you already are separated into your relay teams. Okay, so some of you have 2 plates because we don't have enough students in our class, which is fine. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. We're going to call a number. And what you're going to do is you're going to leave your space, what slide is that way? You're going to leave your space in line and come up and make that number. So for instance,
We'll use this as the separator of the
yeah, that's fine.
Is it a race?
Between your relay team.
between each team.
Okay, right, we're going to explain it, don't worry.
Yeah. There won't be confusion.
Jamie, you're on that side. So what are you, 1 and 2? For example, if we wanted to make the number 12, Josa, where would you have to stand in order to make 12? Why?
Well, you're both on the same team, sorry.
So this is their side, that's our side. So
Yeah, so you have to be standing next to each other. You're making the number 12. So Josa, why did you say you should be on this side if you're...
Because I'm in the ones place.
you're the first number.
Okay, so what do you represent? What does your 1 represent in 12?
You're 10.
Levi alone.
Yeah.
Okay, and Lauren, you're in the second place, so why are you a 2?
Because I'm the ones place.
Okay,
so you represent
so what
2 ones.
we want each of our groups to do, just how they lined up, in order for your answer to be correct and for your team to win that round, Josa would say, I'm in the ones place because I represent 110. Lauren would say, I'm in, the 10th place, I'm sorry. You would say, I'm in the ones place because I represent 2 ones. So it's one thing if you're going to be standing in the right order, but it's another thing to know why you're in that order.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Okay? Is there any questions?
And just for sake, so it doesn't, Jamie, so it doesn't get confusing, face the classmates so we'll know that, like, technically this is 12 to you, like 1 and 2. So that way we don't mix it around. And Alexa and I will be the judges of who earns the point for that team. Is there any questions before we get started? Just make sure here everyone has 0 to 9 and here everyone has 0 to 9.
So is it the first ones that are up there are the winners?
Yeah, you're versing that. So you need to get your number up here first with your group.
And say it, right?
And say it, yeah.
Are there any more questions? Because we want to make sure everyone knows exactly what we're doing in order for this to run smoothly.
Okay.
Good? Okay.
Okay. Are you ready to race?
Yep.
Okay. So you have to look at the board to see what number you're making.
Okay, guys. Hey,
You want to
no.
You can do it. On your mark, get set, go. 90. I have 9.
I'm excited.
Who was there first?
I don't know.
I think they may have been there first. Okay, so
Yeah, Victoria bumped it.
Okay, Victoria, what are you?
I'm a 9. That means there are 9 10s.
Okay.
I'm in the ones place and I represent 0 ones.
very good. Okay, so Team A and Team B. Team A gets 1 point.
Now, obviously, this this is a lot of fun, but the point is when you're doing this in the classroom is you're informally assessing your students to see if they understand place value.
Yes.
If Sarah would have been on the opposite side, that would have made 9.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been correct. But not only do you want to see the order, like Alexa had said, you want to check to make sure that they understand that I am 9 tenths, and that's why I'm standing in that spot.
A lot of informal assessment takes place during this activity. Okay, ready, set, go.
102.
Oh, I'm gonna be able
It was them.
Oh, I have 2.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It was this team this time.
I just left one.
Oh, Chelsea, you have a hard job right now. Let's hear
I
it.
have 2. I'm in the hundreds place. I have 100. And I'm in the tens place. I have 0, 10.
And I'm in the ones place and I have 2 ones.
Excellent.
That's correct. Good job, Team B. Okay. On your mark,
Get
get set, go. 367. I think it was
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Jamie, you ruined that.
I know.
That's what I said, raise your hand.
Okay, Jamie.
Okay, go ahead, Team A.
I'm in the hundreds place and I have 300.
Okay.
I'm in the tens place and I have 6 tens.
Good.
I'm in the ones place and I represent 7 ones.
Very good.
They are lucky. We have more people too.
Okay, you want to skip just the
Yeah.
last one?
Well, should we do
One more, yeah, that's it.
Should we? Let's not do this.
Okay, we'll probably.
Okay, just for time reasons and because it's going to get a little bit crazy, we all get the idea with what we're doing here. This last one we did because that would involve both teams both coming up, and I mean that's obviously
A little
huge
advanced
challenge.
knowing the place value, but it would just be to get it really good. That was more for
Thank you
everyone
for
who
your
won.
participation.
Thank you for that volunteer project.
That's really fun.
This is a really good deal.
Yeah, like it's really crazy. We won, guys.
And obviously, so you wouldn't hurt anyone's feelings, you would say it wasn't the point of winning, it was the point of learning place value.
Okay. Now, do you want me to get
It's up, you can go.
All right, so we also incorporated comparing numbers equal, greater than, or less than into our workshop because we just felt like they both go along together. Something that we wanted to mention. I'll do the dots.
I think that, yeah, you can.
Okay.
Oh, that's the alligator way. That's next. You want to just.
Why don't you? Yeah. Do
Okay. Okay, so we were just showing an example with the greater than sign. So 4 is greater than 2. With the less than sign, that 18 is less than 22. And with the equal sign, that 60 is equal to 60. These are 3 basic symbols that definitely need to be reinforced to the students. So then we found this great analogy to go along with doing greater than, less than, and equal to, which is the alligator way. So a good way to think about it, especially in the younger grades, is that the alligator wants to eat bigger and juicier numbers. I know that when I was younger, we definitely had little things like the Pac-Man mouth wants to eat the bigger number. Just little ways to help your students understand and remember exactly how to do greater than, equal, greater, less than, or equal to. So this is basically just introducing the signs. We found a good example. This is the alligator mouth. That number's small, but I think it says 8, and then it says 10. So obviously the alligator mouth is going to chomp at the 10 because it wants to eat the bigger and juicier number.
Okay, and just as a side note that goes along with that, we'll use 8 and 10. I know me and Ashley, found this to be, I've never seen this before, I don't know if anyone else has, but using the dot method, and what that entails is putting 2 dots next to the bigger number and 1 dot next to the smaller number, and actually having the students connect the dots. And we figured that for struggling students with this, because I know when I had my placement in 1st grade, there was a lot of students that didn't understand. By using this dot method, that's very easy for them to understand, and having them connect the dots will show them.
And this also is a good method to show because when they're doing independent work or even when you're testing them, if you see that they're drawing the dots on the paper, then you know they made the connection to understand where the dots belong, and it can help them to get the correct answer. So we just put up two worksheets that we had found that would be just good formal assessments, something that you could give as during classwork or for homework. This is just underlining the digit, knowing the correct digit.